This is a pick a card reading, Dream Clairvoyant. Are you a twin flame, karmic, or soulmate?
Hi, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. This is the Dream Medium. So this pick a card reading is about what kind of connection are you in? Are you in a twin flame connection, a karmic connection, or a soulmate connection? So before we get started, please just remember that this is a general reading. This is not to be taken as a personal reading. So please only take this video for entertainment purposes. While I do have many general card readings here on YouTube, I also offer personal and very private tarot card readings. You can visit my website. The link is in the description box and book a personal reading. So I actually plan on doing another twin flame reading, and it will be about how to tell what kind of connection you're in. Like, what are the signs? What are the differences? Because I know that a lot of times twin flame connections and karmic connections do have their similarities. So definitely stay tuned for that. I will be doing, I'll be posting a video very, very soon on how to tell what kind of connection you are in. So back to this reading though, you have 6 options. Now, I chose to not put anything on top of the cards because I don't want you to make your pick simply because, you know, something attracts your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to really choose the card or choose the pile that is calling out for you. I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but I don't want you to just make your choice or pick a pile because I happen to put, your favorite color bracelet on top of a pile. I really want this to be natural. Just choose the one that is naturally calling out for you, okay? You have 6 options. You have options 1, options 2, option 3, option 4, option 5, and option 6. Feel free to pause this reading to make your choice if you do need more time. But yeah, I'm going to start on pile 1. So, option 1. What kind of connection are you in? All right, just making sure that this is aligned. Okay, so what kind of connection are you in? You have the Chariot, you have the Sun card, lastly, you have the 9 of Pentacles. So let's just go ahead and summarize what I'm seeing here. With the Chariot card, I'm definitely getting some moving on energy for this connection. I'm also getting the word preparation as I look at the Chariot card. Now, I understand that the Sun card is here in your reading, but I feel like this Sun card is more so representing how you're feeling or how you felt after the connection ended. Going back to the Chariot card though, I'm sensing here that the connection that you are in or the connection that you were in, it's going to be different for everyone. Some of you guys are still in this connection, others of you dealt with that connection in the past. But the Chariot card is telling me that this connection was a major, major lesson for you. And while it may have been painful, it probably had many hardships, many heartbreaks, it prepared you for what's coming towards you. It prepared you for bigger, better things. The Chariot card is also telling me that this connection definitely made you a more mature individual. And it's simply because you experienced your likes, your dislikes. You also experienced what you want and what you don't want in a relationship. And so after this connection ended, for those of you where this was in the past, that you were with this person that you are inquiring about, after the connection ended, it actually in a way made you feel like you were finally ready for the right person. It's like being tested and then finding out that you aced that test. And so now you are confident in yourself that you can move on to the next step. This connection was definitely something that was necessary. It may have been painful, but understand that it was necessary for your growth. It was necessary to see what you will accept and what you will not accept in a relationship. With the Sun card here, I definitely see a lot of abundance that will happen in your life or has happened in your life due to the connection ending. So it's sort of like that bittersweet experience that you had with the person that you are inquiring about. I'm definitely seeing with this 9 of Pentacles, for those of you where this connection has ended, you still take those valuable lessons that they taught you, that your person of interest taught you, or the person that you are inquiring about taught you. Even if you are in a new relationship right now, it's almost like you do a lot of reflecting and you do a lot of comparison. Like my new lover now, he is so caring, he's so considerate compared to the lover from my past who was the exact opposite. And it's just because the connection was meant to be a lesson. And so you still think about what you learn, because what you learn is still very valuable to this day. What you learned from that person still helps you today. Wow. So to conclude everything, I'm definitely seeing here that while this person was a soulmate for you, because there are many forms of soulmates, and I will talk about that in the video that I briefly spoke to you guys about. There are many forms of soulmates, but the main purpose is to help better who we are. Now, for this specific connection, I'm definitely seeing, though, that this is your karmic soulmate. The lessons were hard to learn. It was painful. But look at the abundance and the maturity and the wisdom that you gained after. Like I said, this person that you are inquiring about gave you a different perspective. This person taught you what you should accept, and what you shouldn't accept in a relationship. So while it was bittersweet, while this is a connection that I feel like a lot of you guys will never forget, it's more so because of the lessons that you're still using to help you, to help who you are, to help your relationships till this day. So group 1, thank you guys so much for watching. Please understand this is a general reading, but if you're interested in a personal reading, please visit my website. The link is in the description box. Also, check out my channel. I have many more tarot card readings here on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a great day, all right? Thank you guys so much for watching. So we're going to start next on group 2. Group 2. What kind of connection are you in? Is it a twin flame connection, a karmic connection, or a soulmate connection? So, group 2, you have the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So, starting with the Eight of Wands, I'm definitely saying that this is a soulmate connection. Why do I say that? It's because I'm definitely seeing that a reunion has happened between you and the person who you are inquiring about. And if it has not happened, I really see that it will very soon, because the last card to end your reading is this Page of Pentacles. An amazing and very serious love offer will be headed towards you if this hasn't happened to you already. So with the Eight of Wands here, I'm definitely seeing that you and your person have history, have a very heavy past with one another. But unfortunately, I'm seeing that when you first dealt with this person, like in the past, things didn't work out and you had to release this person, or an ending had to happen. And I'm just getting that it was the timing. The two of you were not ready. Next, you have the Knight of Wands. So I'm definitely seeing here with the Knight of Wands that the breakup, the separation, the disagreement, whatever it is that caused the ending in the past, actually made this person love you even more and even harder. It's like them being away from you or them losing you show them that they had to make certain changes in their lives if they really want this connection to work. So I'm definitely sensing heavy soulmate energy here. Like I always say, there are many forms of soulmates, but I'm definitely seeing here that this is not a karmic soulmate. This is a very passionate, very mutual soulmate connection that has a lot of potential. Now, I'm definitely seeing here with the Page of Pentacles, like I said, that if they haven't already come towards you, they will very, very soon. The Page of Pentacles is an offer that's going to be expressed to you. And this is not just any offer. This is a pentacle that's being offered. So it's a serious commitment that's going to be offered to you if it hasn't already. Now, with this Knight of Wands, I just want to go back to this Knight of Wands because I keep on getting more information from the card. The Knight of Wands is telling me that I'm getting the word like innocence. For some of you guys, it doesn't have to resonate with all. For some of you guys, this could have been your first love. If not, it could just mean that you experienced something that you never experienced with anybody else from your past. So it's very special. I'm even seeing some past, this is a soulmate connection, so I'm not surprised, but I'm definitely seeing some past life, connection going on here. Why do I say past life connection? More so because the two of you are so familiar with each other. It's almost like when you first met one another, the two of you probably thought that you had known each other from somewhere. Like, where do I know you from? Because there's just this strong sense of familiarity that the two of you had towards each other. So it could be that the two of you definitely crossed paths in your past life. What kind of connection is this? Like I said, it's a soulmate connection that has a lot of potential. All right. So group 2, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like a personal reading, because this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate nor apply to every single person who chose this. All right. So if you want a private, more personal and in-depth reading about your situation, feel free to visit my website. The link is in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and you have a great day. So we're going to start with group 3. Group 3. What kind of connection are you in? Are you in a karmic connection, a soulmate connection, or a twin flame connection? Let's find out. So, group 3, you have the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. Starting here with the 9 of Swords, I'm definitely seeing a lot of negative and heavy emotions in this connection. The 9 of Swords, as you can see, this individual can't even sleep at night because they are remembering very painful and heartbreaking things that happened to them. Now, with the 9 of Swords here, I'm also seeing that this is a person who betrayed you so many times that you're kind of traumatized, to be honest. But there's like that unhealthy addiction where it's painful to stay with this person, but you can't seem to let them go. You can't seem to even stay mad at them, for a long time. And because of that, you have allowed this person to mistreat you for a really, really long time. That's just what I'm seeing. For some of you, perhaps you allowed this person to mistreat you for so long because you felt like the two of you had been together for so long. There's history here. But I always say that you shouldn't only base the value of a connection on time, because you can know someone for 10 plus years and then meet a new person who you've only known for a couple of days or a couple of months, and they treat you way better than that person who you knew longer. People change, understand that. And just because you've known someone or you've dated someone for a long time doesn't mean that you have to settle down with them. It doesn't even mean that they're the one. Not everything is meant to be permanent. So next you have the 8 of Cups. I'm definitely seeing here, for those of you who haven't, very soon you will have to close this chapter. You would have to walk away. And the 8 of Cups is such a symbolic card. The reason why I say that is because it takes a lot of courage, but also a lot of faith, to know that by walking away from something that you've invested so much time in, if you have faith, you will start a new beginning to finally get what you want so badly, to finally get what unfortunately you couldn't get with this person. So the 8 of Cups is really having that strength and that courage to turn your back on something that you worked so hard to get, but unfortunately you couldn't. You couldn't. And so it's not your fault, by the way. I don't know, something just told me to say that. It's not your fault that it didn't work out. You see these 8 cups? These 8 cups represents your hard work. And 8 is very close to 10. So this was a lot of investment that you put in. And it doesn't matter how hard you work in a connection, it takes 2 people. So it's not that it's your fault. It's just that unfortunately it seems like your partner or your person of interest wasn't meeting you halfway. And so what do you do, or what did you do? You chose to walk away and go and find someone who will get you, or who will give you what you want, who will meet you halfway. Next, you have the 4 of Swords. So what I'm seeing here with the 4 of Swords is heavy contemplation. You're still hurting, okay? You're still hurting, group 3, and it's okay to not be okay. Just make sure that you don't let this feeling of heartbreak and negativity consume you for too long. Feel what you have to feel and let it go. What I'm seeing here with the Four of Swords is a lot of blame, a lot of guilt. I'm even seeing here with the the trauma for you guys is so much, and I'm really heavily sensing that. You guys have been mentally and emotionally draining yourselves because it's like you're replaying what happened between you and this person that you are inquiring about. You can't get it out of your head. I'm even seeing here with the Four of Swords that while the experience was heartbreaking, it's actually something that it's an experience that you can use to better yourself and not bitter yourself. The Four of Swords is telling me to tell you, try your hardest to not close your heart off to other people in your life, because you deserve that love that you worked so hard to get. And just because it didn't work out with one person doesn't mean that you shouldn't try again. I'm even seeing here with the Four of Swords that those painful lessons that you learned from this connection, you can actually take it as, a lesson to not get with someone like this again. Like you saw, there's a lot of red flags. There's a lot of red flags in this connection. So you can, take those red flags, remember what happened, and make sure that this doesn't happen again. So when you do stumble upon your next love interest, you'll be more prepared, you'll be smarter. And if you do see these signs from this past person, then you'll know. You'll know that, it's not for you. I always say, regardless of how good or bad the experience is, there's always something that we can take from it to help better our lives, to help better who we are. So to conclude, I'm not seeing any karmic energies. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not seeing any karmic energies, but I'm definitely seeing that this is simply a connection that was meant to be temporary, but it was prolonged. It was prolonged because you were having a hard time receiving the lesson and letting it go. And a lot of times, that's how karmic connections form. When we refuse to learn a lesson and we just keep on forcing something to happen. But with this Eight of Cups, you didn't force it, or at least you didn't force it for too long. You chose to walk away, or you will choose to walk away because you don't want this to turn karmic. So what kind of connection is this? I definitely feel like this is a soulmate connection, but not a soulmate connection, not a permanent soulmate. This is not like a lifetime soulmate. There are many forms of soulmates, many, but they all come to teach us lessons. And I really feel like this is the kind of connection where, while in the beginning, the passion was there, the compatibility was there in the beginning, it's not something that's meant to be long-term or, for a lifetime. All right. So I really hope that made sense. If it doesn't, group 3, because I know I spend a lot of time on your reading, feel free to comment and I will bring you more clarity. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, this is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. So it's not going to resonate or, apply to every single person who chose this pile. If you would like a private reading where we're going to go in depth with your love life and what happened, please visit my website. The link is in the description box. I offer many affordable private tarot card readings. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out my website. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you have a great day. So we're going to start on group 4. Group 4, what kind of connection are you in? Is this a karmic connection? Is it a twin flame connection? Is it a soulmate connection? And if so, we're going to talk about what kind of soulmate connection is. So, oh wow. So, what kind of connection are you in, group 4? You have the King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Tower card. Let me just pull these cards down. All right. So really what I'm seeing here, group 4, is, let's just start with the King of Cups. I'm getting major player vibes with this King of Cups. If they're not a player, then they are definitely very indecisive. They should settle down with a person who has a lot of options. And it doesn't just have to be romantic options. It could be, if they are a player. If they're, because the situation is going to be different for everyone. So I'm seeing 2 situations here, okay? Just take, which one is your situation. With the King of Cups, this is for my people who are dealing with someone who is a huge player. And this person is probably very attractive. And so they have the attention of many people. They have many suitors. And so this has caused them to have quite an ego, because they feel like they have to decide, like, out of all these women or out of all these men, who should I give my love to? Who should I choose? So they're definitely aware, and I feel like it really feeds their ego. And then for my other half of you, for situation 2, I'm seeing that with the King of Cups, this person is just really indecisive, and their options could be that they are more focused on other things in their life and not love. So maybe they're more focused on work, career, and they are...
Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to the Tarot Room. My name is Robin. And Cappies, today we're going to do a next big blessing reading. So sit down, get comfy, stay warm, get cozy, because we're going to talk about the beautiful things that you can expect next. So what next? What is the next big blessing coming in your life? What can you expect to come towards you here in the near future? Spirit guides, talk to us. Let us know what's going on towards the Capricorns. What beautiful blessings are coming towards them. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Observer. And all that glitters. Ooh. So clearly you've had some disappointments and you're about to get over those, but you're seeing something for what it is. So you're sitting back. Whoa, that was a really awful cut. What is that? The 2 of Wands. You're planning for something here. You're working on something. You got something up your sleeve. You've been planning, plotting. I say that evilly, but like, you've had some challenges and you're working on something here. So whatever you're working on, I feel like you've been sitting back. You haven't been doing a lot of talking. You haven't been telling a lot of people what's going on, but you definitely had some disappointments that you're overcoming here. You've had some lessons that you've learned. So what comes next? What blessings are coming towards Capricorn after these obstacles here? The Tower. Oh, crow. Okay. So the Tower, the 5 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Oh, there you got your cards. The King of Swords, the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck, well, we have the 3 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Ooh, okay. You definitely had a Tower moment here. Something crumbled. Something fell. The wall of China didn't survive here. What is this Tower moment here for Capricorn? The 4 of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and the Sun, realizing what you want. You might have been living your life for other people, Cap. You might have been doing things not for yourself. I honestly feel like the blessing here is starting to do things for yourself. You might have been living up to other people's expectations, doing things the way other people want you to, conforming in some way or another. But you're turning your back on that. It didn't work. It didn't make you happy. You might have got everything you wanted and you were just like, damn, I don't really want this. This doesn't make me happy. I feel like you're letting go of other people's expectations, and you're chasing your dreams. You're going after what you want. What other people want for you, what society wants for you, doesn't always make you happy. Sometimes we do things the way society or our parents or friends or our school tells us to do. Sometimes it doesn't always it doesn't get us where we want. So you're turning your back on that. You're turning your back on doing things for other people. The Three of Pentacles, look at this. So I was about to clarify the Three of Pentacles. What's on the bottom there? The sun stayed because all I did was cut the deck. But the Three of Pentacles is about being a master of a craft. You have a specialized skill. Maybe you can do this skill anywhere. Maybe you'll be moving, but that can be a card of movement. In the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of movements. But ultimately, you have a specialized skill. You have something within yourself. And I don't think it's the norm. Like, I don't think it's sitting on a computer and typing. It's something different. Something that's a little off what society's norm would be, or just something that you want to do and your family doesn't support. But ultimately, you're very gifted here, Kat. And you're going to turn this gift into a blessing. The Wheel of Fortune says it's going to be successful. The Wheel of Karma is spinning. You have good karma. You have good energy. You've worked hard to create this skill. And here comes your opportunity. So the Ace of Cups, it's a good opportunity. It's an emotional opportunity. You're going to be happy with it. What do you want to say about this Ace of Cups? The Lovers. Yeah, you're making the choice. The Knight of Wands in reverse. And there's the, Capricorn. I tell you, if you watch my other readings, I'm telling you, the Empress does not come up in all the other signs like they come up with you guys. You're the motherfucking Empress. You have this ability to create magic in your life. You're the Queen of Wands, the Empress. So this is also someone who's chasing their dreams, chasing their passions. I don't think you did in the past. In the past, you were tempted to do what other people wanted you to do. You were tempted to follow a path that was not yours. You were blocking your Empress abilities, your Empress skills, and not anymore. And that's the beautiful blessing that's coming your way. Even if you don't have the success immediately or if it takes time, you're following your heart. But with the Empress, it tells us that it is, because she's earth magic, baby. She's abundant. She's comfortable. She's living life to the fullest. So chasing after your dreams, doing what you want, no longer letting people influence you or being tempted to let them influence you is bringing in true joy to your life here. I think that's a beautiful reading. The King of Swords, you're cutting out the past. I was just going to clarify him. Yeah, the Four of Swords is there again, the Chariot. So it could have been a masculine influence, or this could just be you cutting out your past, getting very strategic, be real with what you want. What is it that's going to make me happy in my life? Where do I want to go? Well, where you want to go is the Ace of Cups, baby. And the Four of Swords is taking time out, taking a pause, reflecting, right? Creating a plan, not moving too quickly, because the Knight of Swords is flying right into the Four of Swords here. So it's about planning. I believe you're in the planning stages of creating something great in your life here. But you do have to take the pause out and plan it, right? And like I said, the Knight of Swords is rushing right to this Four of Swords. So taking a moment to be strategic, taking a moment to create your plan. If this is a business, you're making your business plan, but you're not letting the past stop you. This Chariot is one determined ass mofo. He overcomes external sources and obstacles and challenges and people to get what he wants. But it's the card of success. So you are going to overcome these whatever you weren't doing, and you're now doing it, which is going to create your happiness. The Ten of Pentacles, and there's, and the Knight of Wands. Again, you were just, what I kind of feel is one path might be very stable, very secure. You know you have that check. You know you have your bills paid. It's very stable and it's very secure. And taking this risk, it's like a risk, I feel, and you don't know how it's going to pay off, with the Knight of Wands, but you're pursuing your dream. It's a risk worth taking. You're a Capricorn. You've most likely planned this. You've thought of this. You've thought about this. But I do feel that you might be leaving some stability behind you, which is always a little bit scary, but that Chariot's there. So success is yours. The Two of Wands tells me you've been planning this. Do you want to say anything? Yep, they do. Yeah, you have to be, you've like, it's just saying the same thing. You have the skill. So if you're worried that following your dream, pursuing your heart is not going to work out, it really is, because you've mastered this craft. You have this skill. People will be admiring the skill and the talent that you have here. So it's just about, being honest with what makes you happy. Money doesn't always make everybody happy. Not everybody gets rich and they're all happy. We're like, woo. Some people need to feel satisfied with their job. Some people need to feel like they're living service to others, like they're making a difference in the world, like they're helping people. You know what I mean? So this is about, silencing your mind and understanding that you have the hidden weapon here. You have all the tools to make this happen for yourself. And because this is a blessing reading, you're going to feel blessed going after this. Whether or not you get the finances in the next week or two isn't what's important. What's important is planning and building this and, making sure you do this properly, which is what you are. Because where you were before wasn't making you happy. And you're making major change. Look at us saying that. Making major changes that will make you happy. And you're making, I know that's the world. Yeah. But there might be some financial crunch making this happen for yourself, and that's okay. Just be smart with your money. Just budget your money. Don't be going on like splurges and shopping sprees here till the finances start coming through. But I see happiness, celebration. These are two cards of happiness and making the choice to choose your happiness. So your next big blessing is following your dreams here, Cap. It's making this happen for yourself. It's turning your back on what didn't serve you and doing what's going to make you happy. And you're making it happen for yourself. So let's get you a few oracle messages. The sun just came out. It might change the reflection of the shadows. I apologize. Well, that flew out. What do you need to surrender to? Your addictions. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, overworking, overthinking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. All right, let's get your energy oracle message. What do you want to say, Cap, as they pursue their dreams here, as they're moving forward, going after what they want? What do you want to say? What's the energy oracle message? Angel of Love, following your heart. But when one comes out of the deck, it's in the book. So hold on, let me get your message for you. This angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-colored wings. She holds a rose quartz heart, radiating tender, loving vibrations that bring you compassion and affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel is bringing you a message of its upcoming approach. If you're longing for a deeper connection, then she's here to say that greater tenderness is available. But either way, remember that your first intention for tenderness must be directed towards yourself, and the compassion and love that you demonstrate towards yourself will influence the energetic potential of these events in a significant way. So this angel of love is smiling on you, forging connections in the energetic realm. Because you're following your heart, you're making things happen for yourself. And that's going to bring you true love and happiness, no matter what happens. What is the spirit animal message here for Cap? Did it flip? Oh, I only take flippers and flyers. What's the message? There it is. Dolphin, playfulness. Take time to play. Have fun. Enjoy this. Smile and laugh as you go along this journey, because you're really going to like where it brings you. So let's see where it brings you. Let's see where you are in a month. Let's get your potential outcome here, Cap. So when I say potential, there's always free will. And when I say outcome, where are you in a month? How is this new venture going? How is this? How are things going for you? Talk to us. So we have the Three of Cups. This one was completely sideways. Whoa. There's your Page of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. The Four of Cups is sideways, though. We're going to see what goes with it to help us. The Magician. I told you. You're very gifted. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that pass. Okay, so first of all, you're celebrating. You're having fun. You're enjoying yourself. Pop that champagne, baby. Because, again, another card of Earth Magic. The opportunities that you want are being presented to you. The things you're seeking are here. They're there. You're not worried about this anymore. You know you made the right decision. You're like sitting in your chair, happy, laughing, because you know you're on the right path. This is still saying that you're still contemplating decisions. Do you take this offer? Do you take this offer? What offer do you go? I feel you have multiple offers, but you're not in withdrawal anymore. You're coming out of that period of withdrawal, that period of planning. Things are starting to happen. And again, the Magician. The Magician with the Star and the Three of Pentacles is you have all the tools, you have all the gifts. This is the most gifted guy in the deck. He's got a lot of talent. This means your talent's being recognized and people are admiring the talent that you have. This is telling you that that past cycle is done. People get scared of the Ten of Wands, but the Ten of Swords, but this is the past. The sun's coming out. This is an opportunity for healing, an opportunity for moving forward, and it's with the Star, which means you're the star of the show, baby. The Star and the Magician. This is a beautiful new beginning. This is going to create all of the things that you're seeking in your life because you're being authentic to yourself. And when you're following your heart and when you're being authentic, you're happy. You create, you love what you do, right? To me, the secret of life is doing what you do for a living, loving it. If you have a job that you hate, no matter, you're just gonna be miserable no matter how much money you have. So you've created this balance between the material and the spiritual, right? You've created that balance in those aspects. You're doing earth magic, baby. Pop the champagne because you're going to be celebrating. That's what I got. You're not worried about this anymore. The past is the past. You turn those blessings or those obstacles into blessings, and you're using your talents. When the magician is in reverse cap, it means you're not living up to your potential, but you are, because he's upright and you're making things happen and you're on the right path here. So that's what I have. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. You're really going to love where this new path is taking you. You're making the right decisions. You're moving in the right direction. And let's get your final message to close this off. So Spirit Guide.
Powerful and lovely star seeds, welcome back to another video. Being alone on your spiritual journey seems to be a common theme for many people. As someone who has also experienced this, I have found many reasons why this is so. Being alone can be extremely difficult, but at the end of the day, it is a great gift to have in this modern world. So, what are some of the reasons you must be alone on your spiritual journey, and how do you move forward more easily? In this video, we will be dealing with 8 powerful reasons you have to be alone on your spiritual journey. Number 1. Being alone on your spiritual journey causes you to go inwards for answers. This is a big reason why you may be alone on your spiritual journey. Being alone basically forces you to go within. You don't have access to friends or a romantic partner to ask questions, so you have to figure things out on your own. This is a wonderful thing, because your truth may not be someone else's truth. You can figure out for yourself what rings true for you without outside distractions pulling you in different ways and trying to make you see it in a way that may not be authentic to you. You are in charge of what you learn and what resonates true for you. Being alone is one of the best ways to search within yourself and figure out things. Empaths in particular have a difficult time trying to hear their own inner voice and feel their own emotions if they are constantly around someone, because they will also be picking up on the other person's emotions. If you are alone, know that this is one of the best times to go inwards and find the answers you seek. Number 2. Being alone on your spiritual journey shifts all your relationships. You are going to be a different person after a period of aloneness than if you didn't have some time alone. This in turn affects all your relationships and how you interact with people. You may not notice too much because it is probably a gradual shift, but guaranteed you're different in relationships after a time of being alone. How will you be different and shift your relationship? Well, that is unique for everyone. Maybe you will value relationships more and therefore have much more harmonious ones. Maybe you will learn clear boundaries and therefore not put up with anyone mistreating you. There are many ways that being alone can benefit how you show up in relationships. There will be some shift within you. You will look at relationships much differently after not having one for a while. This goes for all types of relationships, not just for romantic ones. Your family relationships will shift as you shift, your relationships with coworkers, your friends, your partner, etc. Number 3. Being alone on your spiritual journey enhances your connection with spirit. When you are alone more, you have a greater chance of connecting with spirit. Since you are alone, you may want to reach out to your helpers in the spiritual realm so that you have someone to talk to. You may not be sure how to connect with others in the earthly life as much, so you turn to those in spirit for answers to receive that connection. Also, when you are alone, you can connect with those in the spiritual realm much easier because you don't have any other noise around you and are able to more clearly communicate with them. You also have more time to communicate with those in spirit when you are alone. You have to figure out things to occupy your free time and you are more likely to reach out to those helpers. Also, it can be fun. It is super cool to be able to talk to those divine beings who exist in different dimensions and then see all the signs they give you. Their signs are not always obvious big signs, but they are usually subtle but very powerful. Number 4. Being alone on your spiritual journey forces you to become independent. Being independent is a great gift. No one will ever be 100% independent, as we all need people for something, but it's great to cultivate that skill as much as you can. Being alone enables you to gain more independence so that you can do more things for yourself. You may be forced to learn a new skill because you are alone, and if you don't do it, no one will. This can be great. You will learn skills that can help you for the rest of your life. So, you may be alone as a way to teach you how to do something for yourself that later perhaps you do for someone else. For example, the skill you learn you may decide to make into a business down the road. You never would have ever attempted that thing if you didn't have to do it for yourself first. So, you were forced to learn it, and in the process, discovered you love doing it and are actually really good at it. Then you begin a business that involves that thing. Number 5. Being alone on your spiritual journey allows you to heal from trauma from this life and past lives. Sometimes it is up to us to heal ancestry trauma from decades before us. It sounds kind of crazy. Why would we be healing someone else's stuff? It is because it gets carried down through bloodlines, and you chose to come into Earth at a certain point to heal it. This time in Earth is very much focused on healing and ascension. This time is like no other. Everything is being healed from this life and previous lives. You knew this lifetime would be a huge healing one before you came down. You may have forgotten that, but if you can trust that much is being healed in order to move you to where you want to go, then it speeds along the process. Things always move faster when there is no resistance in them. When you are with someone, the healing process may take longer. So, you chose to be alone for a little while to get through the healing process faster so that you can move forward. You are doing this for all your ancestors as well as yourself. You may also be healing from something that happened in your current life or a past life. Healing causes us to go within. It is much easier to do that when you are alone. This doesn't mean that you can't heal when you are with someone. Of course you can. It just means that you may be able to heal all the past stuff faster and in the best way for you. Your higher self chooses how it wants to process things, and some people are better doing it with others and other people doing it by themselves. Number 6. Being alone on your spiritual journey awakens you as a light worker in your ascension process. Many light workers are coming out of the woodwork now in order to assist with our ascension process. Who is a light worker? It is basically someone who is here to carry and hold the light. Light is information. So, a light worker brings forth information in order to help humanity move forward during this ascension period. Being alone allows you to fulfill your purpose without getting distracted. You are here for a mission, and sometimes part of that mission requires you to be alone in order to complete it. Does that mean because you are a light worker that you will be alone forever? Absolutely not. Many light workers have someone. It just means that some parts of your mission will require your full attention, and that means being alone for a temporary period of time. Number 7. Being alone on your spiritual journey allows you to learn about yourself first. When you are alone, you learn so much about yourself. You probably think, why do I need to learn about myself? Don't I already know myself? But often we don't know ourselves as much as we think we do. We almost need to relearn who we are as a soul. Life has a way of putting different ideas and beliefs in your head. When you are growing up, there are many different influences that shape your beliefs and your reality. Some of them are beneficial to you and others are not. Being alone allows you to go over all the things you have learned and ask yourself, is this actually true for me, or is it someone else's belief that isn't serving me? By doing this, you can let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Being alone gives you the time to do this. Often when you are alone and you don't want to be, you will go within for answers. It's as though it feels like your only option, and this is for a reason. It allows you to examine your beliefs and learn about yourself in a way to understand your journey here on Earth. Being alone gives you that gift. Number 8. Being alone on your spiritual journey sparks a fire and passion in you that propels you forward with your life's work. Sometimes when you are with someone, you have a passion for them and therefore not as much energy for your own dreams in life. This isn't always the case, but often your priorities are spread thinner. Being alone allows you to jump into your life's work full force and put all your passion into it. If your passion is 100% within your life's work, then you'll have to succeed. So, maybe you are temporarily alone to discover your life's work first in order to achieve that dream before meeting someone. This is different for everyone. Really take a look and ask yourself, would I be as committed to my dream with someone by my side? You may be, but you also may not be. It is individual for everyone. Powerful soul, you have to be alone on your spiritual journey. Just spend your time alone doing your inner works, healing, and cleansing yourself. Sometimes your higher self wants you to alone for certain reasons. It knows that you need to learn something. Whether that is to learn a new skill, enhance your connection with spirit, or awaken, it is all for a reason. If you are alone on your spiritual journey right now, just know that it won't last forever, even though it feels like it. The world is constantly in motion and things are always changing. Sometimes they change much quicker than other times, but they always change. We never experience the exact same day twice in our lives. Surrendering to the process of being a spiritual journey will ensure experienced much quicker and smoother. This will move you forward much faster than resisting the process. It is hard to see the reasons now, but looking back you will be thankful you had the time to connect with your inner self and learn everything that you did. Do all the things that your heart and soul are calling you to do while you are alone. Because you never know what or who tomorrow will bring, and everything could change in the blink of an eye. You don't want to be caught